still not seeing it on the YouTube channel after refreshing. Everything ready to start closing in 1 minute. I'm not seeing it in the live section of the YouTube channel.
I see it on my phone too.
Alright, we're gonna get started. Everyone take your seats. Alright, thank you so much everyone for coming out this weekend to HackUTD 10 Golden Hour. I'd like to thank. Okay, yeah. So you've all worked hard this. You've all worked hard this 25 hours this weekend, and we'd like to take this closing ceremony to really celebrate everyone who worked throughout the weekend. You know, barely slept, drank a ton of Red Bull, and well, without further ado, I think we're gonna get into this closing ceremony. So I'd like to thank our entire team. I definitely could not have done all this myself. These people have been running around today, yesterday, and literally for the past months. We've had a million meetings, a million things go wrong, and yet we're here at closing ceremony. On top of that, I'd like to thank all of the mentors, volunteers who took time out of their day for, you know, just to make this event as great as it is. And finally, I'd like to thank all of the sponsors for coming out, for, you know, making this event possible. And of course, the hackers. Every single one of y'all for coming out and making this event.
Alright, I go up. Making this event the largest in Texas!
Now, let's present our top 5 finalists. I'll hand the mic over to Josh, and he'll introduce them.
Alrighty, I just want to say one thing. We ran out of Red Bull.
got like 2,500 cans, and y'all hacked for so long, worked so hard, we ran out of Red Bull. Dude, that is crazy. Alright, but let's get into these finalists. These teams worked so hard these past 25 hours. I mean, they finished our Red Bull. Like, what the heck? Alright, let's get into our first finalist. Our first finalist of tonight will be Asset Angel. Let's give a round of applause to Asset Angel. Congrats to those guys. Our second team, I'll announce all of them and then we'll do them. So our second team, our second finalist is InvestAView. Our third finalist is Homestead. Our fourth finalist is Guardian Wheels. And our last final for HackUTD 10 is Rumi. So, So we'll first get started with demos. We'll give each of these guys 3 minutes to present their project, showcase what they did for these past 25 hours. So we'll first start with Asset Angel. Please come up, and then.
Hi everybody. First I want to give a big shout out to everyone on the HackUTD team. So we are Asset Angel and we provide risk management solutions to small businesses to help them understand their risks and find ways to mitigate them. So without further ado, let's get on to a demo.
Thanks. So Shri created these pre-built configs of companies for us. So the first we have is Bob, Bob's Electrician Shop. Here we can see he has a risk score of 47. Basically, we take his company, how long the company's been around, the industry he's in, and his financial numbers to build this risk number. And then from there, we also create recommendations. So in this case, Andrew, would you please click on one of the recommendations? Great. So now we have a little bit of info about this recommendation, and Bob can maybe action on it, or if he doesn't know anything about it, he can ask for more information. So let's do that. This follows just a generative AI model, gets a little bit more information, and gives Bob a better understanding of what he needs to do to lower his risk score. Once Bob reads all this and has a good understanding, he can go back and say, hey, I've done this recommendation, and once he does so, it'll update his score. So now we'll kind of talk a little bit about how this score is made and what goes into it. So this is our risk score formula. We take in 3 main things. The first is a baseline risk assessment, so age and industry. Some industries are more risk prone than others, like in this case, electrician, right? You could electrocute yourself. And then with your age, right, if you've been an electrician for 20 years, you probably know what not to touch versus someone that's brand new to the job. And then the second is our recommendations. So we do a summation of all the recommendations that we have, and then another one for the ones that are actually completed. And then the last thing we have is a final financial score, which takes all the financial inputs, and I'll let Nate talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so in order to get that financial score, we used something called an Altman Z model, which was published in 1983, and over the past 40 years has been a great indicator of bankruptcy and financial distress in companies. It has a 95% success rate at predicting bankruptcy within 1 year, and 72% at predicting bankruptcy within 2 years. So by incorporating all of these things into our formula, we believe that we can get a pretty good assessment of the risk of this business. So I think one of the really big important reasons why we wanted to take financial information into account here is so that the company can better plan for things like if they get sued, and they might need to look into something like liability insurance so that if they get sued, it doesn't immediately bankrupt the company.
And we have just a few seconds here left, so if you can, Andrew, switch it back to the demo. We'll show you how the score might change. So Shri, let's pick a different company. Let's do the bakery. There you go. So it's going to recompute the score with the financial inputs we put in. These are just defaults. You can drag the slider. And in this case, Sue's Bakery has a score of 26, and here are her recommendations on what you can do to increase her score. I think we're out of time. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thank you. Huge round of applause to Asset Angel. All right, let's bring our next team, InvestAView. John, please come forward.
Hello, everyone.
Perfect. Sorry about that. Hello everyone, my name is Pratik, this is Prakul, this is Justine, and this is Matt, and our product is InvestView, your personalized, comprehensive investment insight engine. Our goal is to unveil tomorrow's opportunities to you today. Let's move right into our problem statement, what we're trying to accomplish. The average new investor, college students, anyone, even some seasoned investors, usually have very little guidance when it comes to making the decisions that they do. They tend to make them decisions themselves, maybe follow some kind of analysis, but there's no comprehensive guide present there. Secondly, there are very high barriers of entry. You need a lot of capital to invest in real estate or the stocks or anything like that. Lastly, unconsolidated fundamentals. There's a lot of data, metrics, and stuff that I'm sure is just overwhelming to look at for anyone who's tried their hand at investing. Our goal is to take these three problems and put them together and deliver to you your actionable insights. Let's go straight to the demo. This is our lovely landing page where we can put in our personal scenario. I'm a college student, I'm pretty broke, so my initial investment is probably only going to be like $500, $100. Recurring payments, does anyone have any recurring payments? $1,000, any takers? Yes? Okay, well, our recurring payment is how much a paycheck were you willing to put towards this investment. So in this case, we're just going to go for 1,000. Okay, time horizon, I'm planning to graduate in 2 years. So let's go for 2 years. And for our investment strategy, I don't want to be too risky with my investment, so I'm going to play it pretty conservative. Let's click our analyze button and let the model run its magic.
Pardon me, it's too loud.
Sorry about that. Okay. So here we go. Here's what our model has provided for us, our top investments. So it's 3 stocks. Here we have VOO, Microsoft, and ZM, and these 3 stocks together are what our model has recommended us to do. You can see a more detailed view here as well as some information about the stocks. Now, you might be wondering, where did we get this data? How are we able to predict it so accurately? For that, let's go to the model. If we go straight to the data set, you can see this is our data set. We've scraped from over 6,000 different articles for sentiment analysis, over 40 different years of financial data going up and down, and tied them together with date, time, and the stock affected. Our data set is almost 440,000 lines long, and we've iterated it over 50 times, leading to over 500 billion lines of data processed. Using all this together, we're able to provide the best stock outcomes to you with an error rating of less than 0.001%. It's really an accurate model, and these stocks are bound to go up as we've tested. I'd like to highlight the 3 things that we believe are most confident about our model. 1, the quality and quantity of our data. Because of how good our data is and the quality, we're really proud to say that our model is one of the best, as well as how customizable and inclusive our inputs are. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you choose to invest with us.
Alright, huge congratulations to InvestView. Let's bring on our 3rd finalist on stage. Hey, just to test, is this mic too loud right now? Or is it always good?
Hi guys, we're Homestead, and we participated in the Fannie Mae Challenge. We were given a data set with the goal of making financial mortgage loan decisions easy and accessible to those who might have difficulty. And the way we did this was by creating an app. But first, wanted to dive into the data set. What can we find from all this data, and how can we apply the strategies that Fannie Mae gave us in order to achieve this goal? So we used some data science and stuff. We loaded the data, and then we had to derive some statistics. So we had to derive like LTV, DTI, things like that. And then we created a model based on that to assign whether the loan would be approved or not. Then we made a a decision tree, and we also made a logistic regression model just to quantify the data. And also we used PCA to kind of visualize what does the data look like and how separate are the models. And after that, we just did some distributions just to see, what does the data look like over the 10,000 rows that they gave us. And then we jumped into our app.
Alright, so we made an app using React Native. And here's our home screen. So for the Fannie Mae challenge, we had to show some statistics so you can see how many people were applied or how many people were accepted and rejected based on the data they gave us. Next, we made a page such that users can enter their own information and see if they would be rejected or accepted for a loan for a mortgage on the house. And so you can see this guy makes $9,200, all this stuff about him. And you can calculate his approval for getting a loan. And so here you can see that it's actually not approved. So this guy is kind of in trouble. His loan to value ratio is high. His debt to income is pretty high as well. And so this guy's not getting a loan anytime soon. But what if, we can actually see what he could do to improve this. So you can go to calculate improvements. And you can see that your monthly income has to be above $9,200. So let's go here. Let's say this guy works at like October or something. Let's make the house value a little high, not too high though. And then let's decrease the loan amount. And so you can calculate approval now, and then you can see that this guy's approved. And one cool thing that we have is opportunities near you. So what we did is we used the Zillow API to figure out how many or which houses you could buy with the loan amount you requested and how much money you have. So shortly you'll see the map pop up. And you can zoom up, and these are all the houses that you could buy for your salary and your loan change. So you can actually click these houses. So this one's 300K, this one's 625, 434. So I really like this one, so we'll go to the Zillow page. And we can actually continue our research here. Lastly, we had kind of a problem like understanding all this information. So we also uploaded the resources that we used to learn this information by ourselves. So you can see all these different apps. Yeah, so thank you for listening to our project.
Alright, bringing up our fourth finalist, Guardian Wheels.
Howdy, howdy!
Let's get rowdy! Hi everybody, I'm Annalisa. I'm Annalisa.
And I'm Sarthak.
I'm Diem. And we are Guardian Wheels. So what we wanted to do for our challenge statement, we wanted to take on Toyotas where we promoted protecting electronic vehicles with our product, Guardian Wheels. Now when you think of the typical car alarm, you think of lights, you think of sound, but what happens if you live on a campus or if you live in a busy apartment complex? How do you distinguish whether that's your car alarm or your neighbor's car alarm? Or if you're in Walmart, or if you work in a very thick office building, you don't really know what's going on with your car at that moment. So that's what we're here to set and fix. So we wanted to make use of Toyota's new features where they have like bird's eye view camera, where they have a 360 view of their cars. And we wanted to be able to log whether there was suspicious activity. So if somebody's lingering around your vehicle for too long, we would be able to send updates to the user, as well as if there is a break-in that triggers our sensors, you would also be able to have that message sent to you, as well as a live image from what's going on in your car. So Sarthak's going to walk through what our integration into the Toyota app will look like.
Okay, so starting with the web app. So we have a very basic web app right here that basically takes in your vehicle information, like your car make. Let's say it's a 2019 Honda, it's a black car, and the license plate is AWS 134. Why not? And we press on submit. Let's say it says submitted successfully, so that means we have a process running back here. It's an AWS instance, and we have a MySQL database hosted on AWS. Right here, we get the data back. So yeah, this is the record created. And now for the safety features that we have for the sensors, I'm gonna hand it over to Annalisa.
So in an unfortunate event that your car gets broken into, the sensor will sense the sound of breaking glass, and it will send a notification to us.
Yes, to our Twilio API.
Twilio will send a message to, as a car owner, then you will see there appear to be an issue with your car. We are alerting the authority, and then you can actually see the live image at the crime of the scene.
My role in playing the authorities here would also alert the authorities with the information that we're storing in our database, so you get information about where the car's geolocation is at, where the user parked, or the owner parked, as well as information about the car make, model, color, anything that they might need to look out for, as well as a live image that will be taken by our internal dash cam. So in this case, it's all of you. So thank you for participating.
Okay, thanks so much.
Alright, and that was Guardian Wheels. Okay, bringing up our last finalist comes Rumi.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hello, testing.
What's up, y'all? How are y'all doing today? Good? Alright. So, what we did was we created an app called Ruby. It essentially solves the issue of not being able to find study rooms to study. If that problem could be solved, then a lot of time could be saved, and that would yield better grades.
So the goal with this project was to help students like us get things done, right? Because I'm sure we've all done it. We've gone to sciences for ACS West, we've gone back and forth down the halls looking for an empty classroom, and they're all full. So our goal with this was using data provided by the Nebula Labs API, we're able to pull all the sections that happen in a building at what times in what rooms. So we're able to determine if there's a class happening in this room at 5 o'clock, right? That it's full, we can't study there, it's occupied. And we represent that with the red dot on our thing. So you know, hey, I can't study in this room. Now, every room that is available where there's no class happening, we show a green dot. So you know, hey, I can pretty confidently say I can study there. We also have a reservation system, so students are able to reserve a room from, let's say, 5 to 9, and say, hey, I'm studying here. So in that case, we would mark that class as red. And we wanted to take it one step further, so we decided to implement occupancy detection. So most of the classrooms in UTD have motion sensors already installed in the rooms, so we decided why not integrate that into our program. So over here, we have our occupancy sensor that we've developed, and right now, so it's room 2.115 is representing that sensor. So now that it's red, I'm going to go ahead and refresh our page. It's going to load our data, and we can see in this room motion was detected. So we can say pretty sure, hey, someone's in this room. I'm not going to waste my time to go see if we can study there. So that is really what we wanted to do. We wanted to just make student lives easier, getting through school, studying, getting things done. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. All this data is pulled live, so we have the API all hooked up. So this is all accurate data to ECS West, and we also have the capability of doing all the buildings on this campus. So sciences, HH, ECS West, ECS South, they're all on here. So all the data is here, ready for everyone to use, and we think we're going to try and take this further in the future and really try and make it a real thing to provide to UTD students.
You guys like to say some comments about the project stuff? Just any comments are like, oh, I it's up to you guys. Final suggestions, correct? Yep. Alright, so we're gonna be going on. And that was groovy. And huge congratulations. Can we have one round of just applause for these teams? Alright. Okay, we're having a little bit of difficulties, but that's alright. Here, I'm gonna just get some words from our organizers real quick about what their favorite part of the hackathon was. Here, Sawyer, what was your favorite part about the hackathon?
I think my favorite part of the hackathon was judging or taking photos of people while they were presenting. I think I saw a lot of cool things, a lot of silly things too. So yeah, that was my favorite part of the hackathon. I'm gonna hand it over to Dylan over here. I know he's excited to tell you about his favorite part of the hackathon.
Yeah, so my favorite part of the hackathon every year is usually doing judging. It's really nice to see what people were able to create in 24/25 hours. It's just really cool to see all the innovation and excitement around this field. Pass it off to Purva. She's done. I'll pass it back to Farhan.
Thank you, Dylan. Well, this is my first time participating in HackUTD as an organizer. Last time I was a participant, but I love working with the sponsors. It was amazing. Really fun group of people. You know, really they're the ones who allow us to put on this event at the scale that we do. So, you know, huge round of applause for them. They've been amazing and great to work with.
This is also my first year as being an organizer, and I was a participant last year. I won the design track, and you know what? I was like, hey, I want to be a part of this team. This team seems really cool, and honestly, that was the best decision I've made because I've been taking a lot of photographs. I've been seeing all the people working really hard. All of you guys working on your projects with all the dedication, and it's amazing that I could capture this moment. And I'm really happy to be here right now. So yeah, over to what's going next? Let's go next.
Get crowd input.
Okay, crowd input.
Oh man, hey, so that was our organizing team. I mean, I don't know, I'm super stoked. Thank you guys for your patience. Give us a couple of seconds while we just plug in our last slide. Does anyone want to say their favorite thing about the hackathon? Just one person? No one? Yeah. I would
Okay, as the person who helped arrange food, I really want to hear y'all's opinions on food. So I'm gonna say all the food times, and I want to hear like claps, for which is like you told me like clap if you really liked it, don't if you didn't. Okay, so Saturday lunch, those were like the banh mi's, the sandwiches, the blueberry pesto, the bowls. Okay. Saturday dinner, that was the fried rice, the basil fried toast rice. And then that's it. Thanks.
Alright. Thank you, Ms. God, for all the amazing food this weekend. Alright. So now, the moment you've been waiting for. Son, we are going to go through first all of the company challenges and their winners. Our first company is Goldman Sachs. Can we have the representative from Goldman Sachs please come up?
Hello everyone. This is our third year participating in HackUTD, and every single year we're just incredibly impressed about all of the really great work that you're able to produce in 24 to 25 hours. So thank you all so much for participating in our challenge and being a part of it. It's always a really hard decision for us to select the winners, but we are going to share our top 3 teams. And so, starting with third place, it goes to Transcend. Is Transcend here? Okay, no worries. In that case,
And the runners are Story Stock. Story Stock team. And the winners, Gold Mine.
What's going on, Timmy? Alright.
Hey everyone. First off, just of course, Goldman, just want to say awesome job. On behalf of Toyota, we want to say how truly amazing and inspiring all the submissions were, and how impressed all of our judges were watching all the presentations. So awesome job to everyone. Please know it really was a very difficult decision. But nevertheless, we have 2 place winners. So for second place, we have Toyota Adventure. prizes from State Farm.
Hey guys, can you hear me okay? Awesome. So congratulations to first off everybody. Oh, there we go. There we go. First off, everybody for just participating. I think it's really awesome that you guys participate in this. I know this is like my 6th year doing HackUTD, so love the engagement. Love just seeing you guys create something new. I met a group today that never hacked before, so that's kudos to you. Everybody gets a round of applause. So round of applause for yourself. Without further ado, I'm going to need some crowd engagement, though. Every year I try to get some crowd engagement. So 3rd place, drum roll. Here we go. Great Mind Driver. So you guys get the Beat Studio 3s. All right. Can you guys ready for 2nd place? Is it going in now? Okay. You guys ready for 2nd place? Drum roll, please. Who's winning the 3D printer? Jake Bye. All right, guys. This is 1st place prize. Hello. Okay. This is 1st place. I don't need it. This is 1st place. I need like a really big round of applause or drum roll or whatever for the PlayStation 5 Asset Angel. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Amanda. Next up, we have Jacob from Fidelity.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jacob from Fidelity. Woohoo, Jacob! Yeah, that's right! Oh, cheers hard down here. This was a great time. It's my first time at UTD doing this. We ran out of Red Bull, so let me toast the Monster. Everyone here, everyone, thank you for the great weekend. Friendship ended with Red Bull, new friend Monster. So 3rd place, we have Vintage. Oh, that's right. So, what you're going to do, we got a pass in your city, different things to do, or you from. That's exactly when I read it, I was like, oh crap. So, you're going to get with us and figure out, and we're going to do something in your city for you. Because that's awesome. Another round of applause. Thank you. Man, I saw so much Python and Flash today. I thought I was at like a drinking competition for snakes. Someone down with the Flash people, my gosh. Okay, number 2, we have Demista Finance. They tell me they spent only 1 hour on this name. Are you following me? Why are they so heavy? Where's Demista Finance? Did they leave? They're still working? Oh. Okay, well we'll put them here because they're heavy. There we go. Okay, number 1. HackUTD calculator. Also another room? Okay, well, I'm going to awkwardly hand this microphone back to someone. Are you people are here? Here we go. They're on their way. Okay, well then I'm going to awkwardly take the microphone back. Okay, all the stuff.
Okay, next up we have Praveen regarding to announce the winners.
Hello everyone. Thank you everyone who participated in our challenge statement. And it's my first time in UTD. I came here first time for my son's admissions. I didn't get to, but I'm happy to be here now. And from CDRE, so let's go just straight to the point. And third place goes to the team. And we have the name of the vote. Share vote. Are you there? And we'll get your prize emailed to you soon. Okay, let's move to the second place, and that goes to value propositions. Are you here? There was no time to challenge statement. Okay, then let's jump to our first prize, and it goes to Estate Sense. Thank you, and we will get the prize email to you. Yeah.
Next up we have Daniela and Paul to announce the DOG Resources Project.
Hi everyone, I'm Daniela from DOG Resources. This is our 3rd time participating at HackUTD and offering you a challenge, and it's been super fun this weekend. It's really been incredible, and we'd like to give a big thank you to all the organizers of HackUTD. And I'm sure we'll all leave here feeling very inspired. Great job also to all the hackers. I mean, you can be very proud of yourself. You work as a team, you were focused, and came up with fantastic ideas. We look forward to connecting with you after this hackathon, and we're also coming back next year for HackUTD 2024. So now to our winners of the 2nd place prize. This goes to CH for us. Congratulations. Awesome job. Alright, and the winners of our challenge is the team from Vapor Vision. Congratulations.
Oh my God!
video from the Frontier team to announce the winners.
Hey everybody, thanks again for having us. Really appreciate the organizers for HackUTD. This has been a fantastic event. I think we're doing the hardware challenge. So we had 2 challenges. This one was painful. There was only 2 points separating 3 teams to choose from. But the 3rd place goes to 4K George AI. Second place was SimONT. But I definitely had the best Full shark name. Yeah. Thank you very much. And our first place goes to Harrison. This one was truly painful to judge. I wish we could have given 3 first places. Alright, the second one was a software track. This one was all about machine learning, and in the end, everybody needed an AI model to tell me which one. So, but anyway, so 3rd place goes to Vault Forecast. Oh, there he is. Alright, 2nd place is Cadet Pulse. Alright, last but not least, or first but not least, Network Failure Prevention App.
Okay, next up we're going to have Thomas, Radhika, and Jira speak for Fannie Mae's winners.
Most importantly, the students who organized this, more than 1,000 people here organizing such an event flawlessly. It's an amazing job. Big round of applause. For the Fannie Mae challenge, we had total of around 68 submissions. All of them very creative, and I learned quite a bit from all of those submissions. So it was easy for us to actually pick the winners. We actually went through a lot of these videos multiple times, and we narrowed it down to the final 3. Right, so
in second place, we have time, because we had 2 teams that we could not distinguish between. They were Homestead and EDA. And in first place, we had Haven.
Good job, congratulations. So we will see you guys next up we have Ernest to announce the challenge winners for PRA Challenge.
Pittsburgh Regional Health Initiative sponsored the Patient Safety Tech Prize here at HackUTD. I'm Ernest Pestone, and they invited me to one of the two judges. So the Pittsburgh Regional Health Initiative established a program called the Patient Safety Technology Challenge to address two main goals. First, to raise visibility of medical harms, which leads to the untimely death of an estimated 250,000 Americans every year from preventable medical errors. They aim to bring this topic to innovators who may not know about this issue. Many of you, possibly in the room today, like many of you in the room, and the need to urgently develop technology-enabled solutions to reduce common causes of harm, including medication-related errors, infections, procedural and surgical errors, and diagnostic errors. And secondly, they aim to support innovators who are developing novel tech-enabled solutions to improve patient safety by providing cash prizes to the most innovative and impactful innovations. I'm pleased to share that the winning team is Curious. Very good. Yes, they are. Very nice place. It's like congratulations.
Thank you so much to all of the companies that came out to support us this year, as well as a huge shout out to all of the winners. I hope you guys enjoyed the experience, and I hope that we get to see you again in the future. For our last sponsor, we have Maria and Carrie from MLH.
Alright, y'all, I'm hungry and I've got a flight to catch, so we're gonna make this short and sweet. Let's go through it. Alright, let's go. Well, oh, we don't have slides. Okay, great. Alright, we've got best use of Google Cloud going to modular. Room with us, we'll find out. Alright. Then we've got best use of MongoDB going to HD Mind.
Maybe in the other room.
Maybe in the other room. We'll try that again. Best use of GitHub, most creative use of GitHub, going to Stock Savant. Best domain name by GoDaddy Registry, going to moveoutwith.us. Get it? Move out with us. I thought it was fun. Best use of Auth0 is going to be going to Propertunity AI. Best use of MATLAB is going to Toyota Foresight. Best use of Kintone is going to Home Ready Pro. And finally, best use of Circle going to Covington Investments. And with that, thank you for having me for my very first time in Texas. I'm about to go eat some barbecue.
Alright, thank you so much, Evelyn, for all of those amazing challenges. Now, we're going to go over some of our special tracks. So, for the first one, the design track. We look for the best design, and the winner for design track is Hex. Alright, the next track is the beginner track. These are for first-time hackers who have never come to a hackathon before. And the winner for beginner track is Network Failure Prediction. The next track, hardware track. We look for projects who creatively use hardware. And the winner of the hardware track is Rumi. Now, maybe we weren't expecting these tracks, but the next track, the best solo hack. This is for those singular hackers who brave through this hackathon all by themselves. The winner for the best solo hack is Soteria. The person with the most points is Reed Smith. Thanks for literally through every single thing. Alright. So before we get to our big top 3 that you've all been waiting for, I wanted to give a few stats that I found interesting. This weekend, we had a total of 1,001 hackers check into the building. And that's out of 2,500 applicants. Out of the people we accepted, we had 12 Daniels, 9 Ryan, 9 Andrews, 8 Matthews, 7 Nathans, 7 Jonathans, 7 Ethans, 7 Davids, 6 Shreyas, and 6 Sarahs. And a ton more people. But yeah, there were 12 Daniels, which is crazy. Out of the accepted applicant pool, we had 18 whole countries represented, and there were 504 first-time hackers. All of that accumulates to a total of 224 projects, which, oh man, that was a lot to get there. Alright, that's enough waffling. Let's go to the winners of HackUTD 10. So before I announce the winners, we are going to hand out, this is quite a mess. But we're going to hand out the top 3 prizes, the top 3 prizes in, well, hello. So we're gonna let the top 3 teams actually pick their prizes, starting with first place getting first pick, and then second place getting the second pick. We'll have the hello. All right. Oh, okay. Well, we'll have the teams. Hello. We'll have the teams come up. All 3 of them stand here, and then decide. I'm holding it straight. And decide on what prizes they want. So, without further ado, let's announce the top 3. So, in 3rd place, can I get a drum roll? The winner is Asa Angel. If you want to just come up here and stay with me. Alright, in 2nd place, drum roll. The winner is Rumi. And the winner, the crowning champion of HackUTD 10 Golden Hour is, drum roll, that's not loud enough, Javier Warren! Okay, so for you 3 teams, get together and figure out what prizes you want. So the 3 prizes, y'all get to pick first. Alright, okay, so first place, guardian wheels, come over here. So we have the 4K LG Ultra HD AI whatever TV. We have Samsung Essential Monitor, whatever, it's a gaming monitors. And finally, we have AirPod Pro's 2nd generation, I think, yeah. So what do y'all want? Alright, they picked the 4K. Alright, they picked the 4K TVs! Alright, 2nd and 3rd place. You guys get together, figure out, or I guess 2nd place. Y'all can collude, but we need the decision to be made. You guys have 10 seconds. Go. Wait, real quick, how big is the monitor? Wait, it's a 27. 40 or 1080? Alright, they chosen the AirPod Pros. Alright, and for 3rd place, the Samsung monitor. photos over the weekend, and we'll be sending these out after the event. We got all of our pictures, we compiled our photographers.
Thank you guys so much for coming. As you guys are exiting, please go to the courtyard and exit the side gate. You will be greeted with shirts in the atrium. Also, we have a bunch of extra blankets, and so we will be doing a giveaway after the hackathon on our social media for the rest of the blankets. So please be on the lookout.
Nice meeting you. Even though I'm staying in America for now. Thank you. Good evening.
You as well. John, good to see you again.
Thank you so much everyone for coming out!
You, Jonathan? All right, Mandy Morgan asked me to introduce myself. I'm Rob Stocksdale. Good to meet you as well. I don't know if we have entry-level positions open. However, if you do go out to statefarm.com/careers, put in your profile. You should be able to mark that you're looking for a certain kind of position, and it should notify you when postings come out. I will tell you that we are constantly on the lookout for Java developers. I just don't know if we have a specific position open like right this second. So if you stay in touch with Mandy, she'll be in touch with me, or you can find me on LinkedIn, hit me up. My last name is kind of funny. Remember, it's S-T-O-G.
We don't have to ship them, but we need to get them to the Airbnb.
Yep, P-I-L